Okay, woo! I heard something, but I don't like to repeat it. But I saw this video that I'm going to show you right here, and it talked about the Maasai tribe and their custom that used to be. I mean, there might be still some people practicing, but not too many. So I want you to look at it, and then let me explain something so you won't get the wrong understanding, because it's actually a beautiful culture, and it just looks funny because you don't know the basis for it. So watch this.
This is the house of someone's wife. So if I need to sleep in this house, it's someone's house, someone's wife. I will come and I will put the spear like this. When the husband will come, if he will see the spear like this, he will know that there are another man inside. So he will go to find somewhere to sleep.
So you're basically letting everyone know you're busy.
Yeah.
Now, when somebody told me this, and that it was actually true, and I looked it up and I researched it, it's true, but it explained what it's all about. And it is a trust factor. It's a trust between age groups, and meaning that when a boy becomes a man, he's a certain age group. And all the men in that age group that became a man with him, they're like buddies, they're like partners, they're like buddies. They have a closeness together in that age group. And because they have three age groups. They have an age group for those that become a man, those that become a mature man, married men become a mature man, and then those that are senior men. Those are the age group. And all those come in that age group at about the same time. So they're always friends and very, very close. The relationship is close. So this thing that they have is actually it's on an honor system. It's not I'm sexualizing your wife and I'm going to sleep with your wife. See, this is the one thing we misunderstand, because we compare things based on what we have today. I don't know for sure, but this is my thought on it, because I know about female circumcision. And I don't think the Maasai man had a problem with it because his wife wasn't going to fall in love or it was the same thing. It was just something. And you asked me, Janetta, well, how can it be a trust issue? If the man came to the house and someone was in his house, one of his age group people were in his house, and the sword was outside, that man would not open the door to his house. He would wait till the guy left, and then he would go home. In fact, he would find someplace else to sleep. And that was part of their custom. And if a child was born because of that, then that child would be the woman's husband, would be his friend's child, and he raised that child just like his own. That was their part of their custom. So that him having that man's wife, that was in trust. That's your friend, that's your buddy. It's kind of like eating off the same plate. So when you look into it, when you hear about some of these customs that are African customs, they have a beauty to it. There's a question about it, but we cannot compare it and what we look at things now about wife swapping and all that kind of stuff, because it wasn't that. In fact, they were friends for life, these guys were. They had a commitment. It was an honor system. So you say, Janetta, well, would you want your husband? Well, it was different. Wives thought of themselves different those days, and husbands thought different of wives. We're coming into the awakening where now women are considered not as like pieces of furniture or something, like ownership, that the man can do anything, have pleasure in anything, but the woman has pleasure in nothing but to pleasure the man. That has been, when you read the Bible, it's been historical. It hasn't been just happening. But now, when we look at things, the way we look at sex now is so much different than it was years ago. So when you hear of old traditions and old customs, just remember that those are old traditions and customs, and that we don't understand it because we look at things and compare with what we have today. Okay, so look at this video. And I wondered, oh, is this really true? Yeah, I can't imagine, but it is true. All right, I love the Maasai's. Ooh, yeah. Hey, this is Janetta, and you're watching Africa Speak.